Storm swept across southern Arizona today, bringing in an unexpected downpour of hail, heavy rain, wind, and thunder. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney.
And I'm Amanda Gomez. Those spring storms moving through the area earlier, also bringing much-needed rain to the desert.
Absolutely. So how are things looking tonight? News 4 Tucson meteorologist Daniel McFarland has been tracking it all. He's in for Matt Crode. What's happening right now, Daniel?
Well, thankfully things have calmed down quite a bit, so the rain has ended for everyone. Now it looks like Cochise County is also clear, so we're not going to be having any more good rain chances over the next few hours, and really over the next about 7 to 10 days, we're not looking at any good rain chances out there either. So that was it. And yes, a few of us did see some thunderstorms, and the spots that did were the same ones we were talking about yesterday that got a little bit of sunlight to kind of help out with that instability. Now, we didn't see any severe weather, but some thunderstorms did produce a lot of lightning. And of course, you've already heard about the hail across town. And that's mostly due to the fact the atmosphere is really cold, so that water is able to freeze at a height of only around 20,000 feet before it fell down. So we really didn't see any severe storms because those tend to be around 40 to 50,000 feet. So here's going to be that radar for you. Everything's looking all clear, and the rain totals are pretty interesting. We'll be talking about that in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Daniel. This wet weather taking many of us by surprise this afternoon.
And while we may have been surprised, we were definitely not complaining.
News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink spoke with some West Side homeowners tonight who saw some of that very strong hail today. Eric.
Yeah, you know, guys, after talking with Daniel and some of our neighbors who saw some of that hail in their backyards, I think the consensus is that this is typically something we don't see in late March. I spoke to one couple who's lived in their West Side home for almost 40 years, and they say this was a real doozy.
It was a surprise, though. I hadn't seen it in a long time.
A strong hailstorm overtakes parts of southern Arizona Tuesday afternoon. Alan and Sandy Lee have lived on the west side for 38 years.
It was like a white Christmas. And it was deep, too. Our whole property was white. I was praying that it wouldn't break our skylights.
Ominous clouds stuck around all day, helping to make this landscape all the more beautiful. And just after 1 o'clock, hail, and lots of it on the west and northwest side. A viewer sent us this video of their backyard. We spoke to his son, who was at work, and had to do a double take when he saw this.
I had to look at the video twice. I didn't believe that it was my backyard. I saw the video that my dad had sent me, and I was like, okay, that's a cool video. And then I was like, wait a minute, I know where that is. And I was like, that's my backyard. I was like, that's from today?
Kind of bizarre when you realize the hottest day of the year was Saturday.
A change from 95 to this is definitely something that I would never expect, not in March.
It was
exciting.
Wild. Looks like a bunch of, the stuff that they pack stuff in. It just looked like it collected all over.
The packing peanuts?
Yeah, it looked like packing peanuts all over the place, didn't it? and the wildlife, we started seeing, we had bobcat all of a sudden come out, and coyotes start roaming around, so it brought out some of the wildlife.
Oh, packing peanut-sized hail. That is great. The west side got about a ½ inch of rain today. Over on the northwest side around Ina, 3/4 of an inch. So what can we expect for the rest of the week and into the weekend? Daniel's full forecast is coming up in just a few minutes, so stay tuned for that. We are live here in Midtown tonight. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson. Back to you.